Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I've been out of town a few days this week for my best friend's wedding and was so excited to get outside and get in the garden this morning, and I thought I would take you along with me. We have about 22 chickens. Two of them are roosters, so we get 18 to 20 eggs a day. They typically lay after lunch, so we've only got two in here this morning. When we fenced in our chicken run, we did it with the intention of using that space to double our garden space next year. So our current fenced garden is about 1,000 square feet. And the chicken run area is the exact same footprint, and it's attached to our current fenced garden. In the spring, we will move the chickens to a different location, and we will open up the center fence that separates the two spaces, and we will have close to 2,000 square feet of garden space. Chickens are our only farm animals so far. Not a day goes by that I am not so grateful for this beautiful basket of fresh eggs. We are at the end of October, and I am still in disbelief that my peppers are still going strong. I've got about 47 pepper plants out here that have done tremendously well this year. This was definitely the year of the pepper for me. So most of these plants are bell peppers, jalapenos, and banana peppers. I also had a few Sugar Rush peach, but I wasn't super impressed with them. They didn't have a high yield, and they're really struggling here at the end. Whereas the rest of these are just doing incredibly well. I pulled 20 pounds of peppers today. Over here, I have about a 30-foot row of peas that I put in the ground about a month ago. Some of these seeds were from 2013, so I've been really impressed with the germination rate. I haven't seen any flowers yet, but they're definitely starting to trellis up the cattle panel. Over here on the outside of my garden, I had a row of about 7 different varieties of sunflowers this spring, and it was my absolute favorite part of the garden this year. They were so beautiful, and they actually began to bloom and flower like in May. Well, toward the end of the summer, this volunteer watermelon sprung up right in the midst of my dying sunflowers, and I just let it go, and now it's huge. I didn't have the heart to pull it out of the ground. That lone little watermelon won't have time to ripen before the first frost, but I don't regret letting it go. And the last of our volunteer zinnias. Bell peppers run about $1.50 a piece at the grocery store, so having a haul this big off one harvest at the end of October is just so exciting. We love using sliced bell peppers in chicken fajitas. I'll also dice them up and mix them in with scrambled eggs in the morning, and it's also handy to have diced or sliced peppers in the freezer to use in soups and chilies all winter long. We won't have fresh bell peppers again until probably the middle of next summer. My husband loves pickled banana peppers. I'll be using these to make one last batch for the pantry. Cowboy candy is definitely our favorite use for jalapenos. Around the holidays, we love to open up a jar, pour it over cream cheese, and serve it with crackers. It's such a treat to be able to make one last double batch for the pantry here at the end of the gardening season. A little update on our porch garden. Our loose leaf lettuce is still going strong. We cut enough about once a week to make a main dish salad for supper. And we do small side salads throughout the week as well. I'm looking forward to seeing just how long we can keep it alive. On the other side of the porch, we have 2 more urns growing vegetables. The one on the left has tomatoes. There are about 4 tomato plants in here, and I can't even remember if they are big slicers or cherry variety. I just remember going through my seed inventory and thinking, tomato seeds from 2013 and 14. Let's experiment with these. Some of them have blossoms on them, and I'm excited to see if we end up getting any fruit before the first frost. The zucchini are doing really well. There are 4 of them in this one urn, which is way overcrowded, but this was really just for fun. I've never stuck seeds in the ground this late into the fall before. I did the math and made sure I had just enough time before our average first frost, and I knew I would be cutting it close. But look at these baby zucchini. We're definitely going to have a nice little harvest before the first frost kills them off. Thanks for joining me on this impromptu fall garden tour. Of course, I just created this channel like a month ago, so I haven't had a chance to do a nice big full garden tour when everything is in full swing, so I look forward to that in the spring. Thanks for watching.